Hello, everyone. This is your Editor-in-Chief of Construction Owners, Caroline Raffetto. We are live at Acumatica Summit in Seattle, Washington, here at the Lumber Lodge. Today, I'm joined by another very special guest. This is Eric Frank, the CEO of NexTec. How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Good. I have actually been waiting this entire summit to get you on this, so I'm incredibly excited.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Awesome. How's the summit been for you guys so far?
It's been great. The venue's amazing. This building is fairly new, and so it really kind of shows off the Pacific Northwest, kind of has that vibe. Love it.
And all the glass, looking out onto Seattle, it's just incredible. I don't think I've been to a conference center this nice in a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
I mean, I'm lucky. I live local, right? So I like to.
Oh,
it's nice to show it off. Yeah, for sure.
It's nice to have a conference where you can sleep at home.
That's right. Right.
Awesome. Well, let's jump right into it. I'd love to know a little bit more about you, your story.
Okay.
How did you get here?
So NexTec was founded about 30 years ago, and really around the mission of helping our customers to unlock the value of these amazing, complex, powerful ERP systems. And that kind of, along with creating a great work environment for our teammates, those two things go together. And so for us, it's all about play the long game, be there for the customers, be a great place to work, and kind of combine those together to really drive great customer and employee success.
Yeah, I mean, customer and employee success. I love that you said that because, a lot of times we focus on customer success, but what about the success of our own employees? So I love that you mentioned that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a passion of mine. It's one of the things when I get up every day thinking about the business, they correlate, right? Like the long-term relationships that they have, it overlaps with how we think about the employees and the customers, and that continuity of what have we done for the customers? How do we allow them to go the next step? Continue to optimize, continue to advance their businesses. Well, it's much easier to do that when we've all been working together a long time. So.
Exactly. It's almost like a family at that point.
Very much.
You know all of each other's weird quirks, what the things to not say are, all of that. And how did you get to this role?
For me, it was an evolution. I started off, and all of the founders of our organization, we were all consultants. So we were product experts. And pretty early into our journey, we looked around and we're like, who brought the clients, right? And so we started working on, helping new customers buy new systems, learn how to do better marketing, learn how to do better sales, and became a lot more vertical over time, and so began to really specialize in certain types of companies where we could add more value, not just be an expert in the product.
Definitely.
So the long journey was really about that, right?
Yeah.
Build out the scale of team that can help construction companies and manufacturers and distributors really do what they need to do and bring product expertise in the change management. That's a big deal. But also expertise in the industry. How do you really get the best out of it if you're a construction company, right? And you want all that if you're an end customer. That's the best answer. So
that is. And, let's back it up for a minute because maybe there's some audience here that doesn't know what NexTec is. And first of all, I'd be a little bit shocked. But second of all, I want to hear it straight from your mouth. What does NexTec do for its construction customers and manufacturing as well?
So, we're a firm that focuses on several different ERPs. We represent the whole market, right? So we have products from Sage, from Microsoft, and from Acumatica. And so we match the right customer to the right product solution. And as an example, within construction, Acumatica is a very good fit. It's got purpose-built construction functionality with a very robust ecosystem around it that allows those customers to get the best out of the systems that they need to evolve from an industry that was pretty manual, pretty legacy, to leaping really far forward in terms of cloud. Lots of discussion around AI and how to use that to unlock the power of the system. So, and we do the same. Our focus is the three big ones really are construction and professional service, so related. Distribution and manufacturing. We do all three. We're a pretty big organization, so that allows us to kind of keep our focuses narrow on those three big groupings and really go deeper with those kind of customers.
Yeah, and sometimes, with a business, having a little bit more of that narrow focus is really what can propel and drive things forward. Instead of, you have this big sea of fish and you're just casting whatever you cast. What do? Do you fish? I don't fish, but you cast a a thing out there and there's a bunch of fish out there, and it's harder to catch the right ones.
It is. You're better when you're doing things that are more repeatable, right? That is, at the end of the day, that's what the customers want, right?
Yeah.
They want you to come in and talk about the stories you've already done for somebody else in their industry, and they're like, wow, okay, like, you know Acumatica, you know the business, but you really know my business. You know my business.
Yeah. You know me, you know my
That's
business.
right.
It brings it down to that human, personal level,
Right.
which I talk about so often. It is so important, especially in construction,
Yep.
to have that personal humanizing factor, you know?
I agree. And construction is harder. Like it's got it's got its own nomenclature, its own unique business issues. Like it's not like other industries. And
No.
to do construction, you have to know it. Like you got to go pretty deep.
Yeah, you can't just walk onto a job site and think you know what you're doing.
No, that's right.
But so how do you guys work and integrate with Acumatica? What does that relationship look like?
We're pretty fortunate. So we started over 10 years ago in Acumatica, our journey there. And so being that I'm local in Seattle and their headquarters are in Seattle, we really get to rub shoulders with them a lot, like work with their product teams, their sales teams, their marketing teams, and really get in deep. And so that brings also the best of all worlds, right? We're the experts in how to implement systems. They're the experts in building these great products. And that intersection really creates like the conditions for us to go and help customers be successful. So
Yeah, and we're talking about helping your customers be successful, and today we were in the Partner General session, and we actually saw that firsthand with some amazing awards that you guys won. So I would love for you to tell our audience what exactly you guys won.
So we were nominated for 5 awards this year.
Wow, hold on, 5?
Yeah, I was really, I mean, we're honored, right? Like we work hard, like it's interesting, like you work really hard on each customer, right? And it's very myopic and very point focused. And then you get to the end of the year and like you get to take a step back and the recognition really rewards like the idea that we're doing the right things. And so we were nominated for Construction Partner of the Year. We were nominated for Manufacturing Partner of the Year, Distribution Partner of the Year, overall All-Up Acumatica Partner of the Year.
Wow.
And then the 5th one that we were nominated for was Customer Success Partner of the Year.
That's a big one.
And that's the one we won. And so we're really proud of that. You know, we're a firm that's growing very quickly, having tons of success, and we're doing it while maintaining, really landing the long-term success of our customers. And that award to me, like I told you, I came out of consulting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the one that makes me the proudest.
Yeah.
Because it really is the measure of what we're trying to do every day for our end customers. So
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's that customer first mindset.
yeah.
I would want to work with a partner that has that mindset, and
sure.
I guarantee you almost every company will say the exact same thing.
Well, you know, you heard this morning they were talking about, oh my gosh, we worked so hard to get a customer live, right?
Yes.
But you're only part of the way there when that happens. There's more things you can do. You can add advanced reporting, business intelligence, AI, other optimizations that tend to happen later.
Yeah.
And so the best customers that get the best results view it as a phase, long-term, get a little better every year. The best customers demand that. And those are the best customers for us. I mean, there are people who just want to get live, and that's great.
Yeah.
But the ones that work best with us, they're always working on that next thing, right? Want to make it better.
And that also helps your business in turn grow and, you know, really propel you guys forward too, because you're getting that customer feedback.
Right.
And you can build out, you know, different processes and stuff to really hone in on what they need.
For sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, we love that. So it's what excites us every day. You know?
Yeah,
Like, it really-
I'm getting excited by it right now, and I don't even work for you. But Eric, thank you so much for sitting down with me
It was
today.
great to get to meet you. Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to tell our audience before I set you into the wild?
Oh, wow. You know, I guess if I was giving advice to a potential client or an existing customer, keep innovating.
Yeah.
You know, we live in an amazing time right now where, the journey of these older legacy systems, they're not very scalable. The data isn't as clean. We made a huge leap to cloud, more open access to data, but you got to use that data to get better results in terms of KPIs, weekly flash reports. Don't wait on the accounting close. Do it faster. And now we live in an era where AI is beginning to augment that even further. And so you've got to keep iterating or you're going to fall behind. And so think of it as continual process, not one big splash. And if you do that, you're going to get the best out of your systems.
Yes, and for all of my construction companies, construction owners out there, do not be afraid of AI. Do not, please do not. It is here to help. It is here to make everything easier, more compliant. I mean, I could just go on and on and on, but...
Oh, I mean, AI, it's such a hot topic right now. And we're all surfing this wave. We're all learning. Yeah. But it is a difference maker. It's going to make a difference to people's businesses. And we're all figuring out how to make that, each of you, more successful with it. So, yeah, it's an exciting time. Well,
thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me.
You're welcome.
Awesome. And we'll see you guys next time on the next Spotlight of Construction Owners.
All right.